Hello everyone, welcome to the second part of our Nmap series. So next we are going to solve multiple tasks from your Try Hack Me portal. So if you are new to this video, probably you should go back and watch my first video about Nmap. So let's go ahead and solve this question answer. So it says like let's go ahead and start with the basics and perform a sync scan on the box provided. What will be the command without the host IP address. So the command will be typically -ss because that is the syntax for your TCP sync scan. So if I go ahead and type nmap -s and s and then submit, then this will be my answer for this particular question. Now to verify it, let's go ahead and go perform a scan actually, so that we'll have better idea. So I will simply type nmap -s s and then provide my target IP address, which is nothing but this one. So since I'm connected to VPN, this scan should go through without any hesitation. So again, whenever you are using this -ss, by default nmap is using top 1000 port only, which we will talk maybe sometime later. So it has two port open, port number 22 and 80. Again, note that there is no banner shown like which version of SSH or HTTP is running, which you will see slight bit later. So it says next question is like after scanning this, how many port do you find to be open under 1000? So you can submit the answer to be 2. So this is the simple usage. If you are like not comfortable with Nmap, then you should need to know like you can use -ss to scan a particular IP address by specifying this -ss and the target IP address over here. You can also scan a particular range and other things, right? Which you will talk. So if you want to scan a particular range, then you can type 0/24. That way it will following this series. All right, going to the next question is what communication protocol is given for this port following the port number? Okay, we wanted to know like what communication we are going to use -sc option for enumerating the all this communicating port. So I can specify the same target IP address and scan it. So we could see it has simply written the port number 22 with TCP and 80 as TCP. Answer to this is the protocol communication it is using is like TCP. Now next question is perform a service version detection scan. What is the version of the software running for port number 22? So to identify what particular version of service it is running, you can type -sv for verbo scan, right? So once the scan is done, probably you will able to see the exact version of SSH and HTTP it is running. So over here the question is only about the SSH. So if you could type this the version to be 6.6.1 p1, which is the OpenSSH version it is running over here, and submit it. Now next question is perform an aggressive scan. What flag is not set under the result for port number 80? Okay, so if you want to perform an aggressive scan, we already know that flag that can be used is -a and go ahead with the scan. So aggressive scan might take some time. So if you see here, the question is more of specific for the port number 80. So we can also use nmap-p and specify port number 80 and hyphen aggressively scan for -a and then provide our target IP address. That now if you see the output, the answer is really very simple. It says like it is not using HTTP only flag is not set, right? So if I copy and paste it, then this should be my answer. The last question is perform a script scan for vulnerability associated with this box. I don't want to read the whole text, you can read. So let's go ahead and utilizing all those things that we have learned over here for performing our final scan. So I'll type nmap, then -sc for communication scan. Again, I can use -sb also, that is fine. And I want to use for fast scan to speed up the scan, I can use T4, T5, anything, right? So let's go ahead and use T4 or T5, we can use any one. And I want to perform the vulnerability scanning, so I can type --script vuln. So this is the simple way of using nmap script engine to scan our target IP address and then specify my target IP address, which is 10.10.165.128 and simply enter. So this way it is scanning for all the vulnerability related to this particular target IP address, which is nothing but our DBWA application. So let's wait for the scan result to complete. Okay, so after waiting for some time, the scan is completed, and if you go here, the output, you could see that the question is specifically talking about the DOS attack, and the flag should be inside the title. So if I scroll here, you can see the target is vulnerable to DOS attack, and this is the CVE ID. You can read about this Sloris attack from here. Let's go ahead and submit this flag. Right, if I simply copy it and paste it over here and submit it, which is the correct flag. So this way you can solve all these challenges from this Try Hack Me portal and get an exclusive experience about Nmap and what can be used, what are different commands and so many different things, right? So now let's do some of the quick summary part where I'll be talking about the mostly used Nmap command. So I will simply open text editor, and some of the used commands or popularly used commands are like your nmap website like target.com that you can specify, and it will start scanning. Now if you are scanning multiple IP address, then you can also do like by typing nmap and your IP1 comma IP2 and that way, right? If you are scanning for a range of IP address, that also you can do by typing like, let's say I'm typing 10.10.10. like 0/24. Confused about CIDR, probably you can Google CIDR ranges and you get a more idea from Wikilink what is classes interdomain routing. You will get better idea. It's basically your 2 to the power. You will get to more idea once you um, have a read about this particular stuff. So let's go back to our terminal or the text editor. So there are also some of the most commonly used nmap scanning for a particular range of IP address. That can be like, let's say I'm scanning from like 20 to 24 range, like 20, 21, 22, 23. That way I can specify this also. Also, nmap supports like top 1000 port scanning, so which is by default, and we have already known how we can save the output. Now let's talk about if I want to scan a list of IP address from a text file. I have a file like, let's say, iplist.txt, and I want to scan where it is like having some IP address, let's say 192.168.23.1 and stuff like that, right? So if I copy, sorry, if I copy and paste, if I want scanning like this kind of IP address, let's say 120 or something, then I can also scan from a list of IP from a text file. So I can, all I have to type is nmap and specify whatever I want to scan. Let's say I'm scanning -l or iplist.txt. This way nmap will go ahead and scan all those IP mentioned inside your text file. -a aggressive scan and O we already know, and few more that is very widely used is like nmap vulnerability scanning, which is like -fn script 1 vuln, which you have already known from this particular series of questions. There are few more attack, like you can perform brute force attack and other thing which you can learn by, which will be utilizing your nmap script engine majorly. So these are the comprehensive guides for learning nmap. I hope you would have liked it and probably enjoyed this learning nmap series.